In the northern region of Thailand, you will find one of Southeast Asia's most famous road trips, the Mae Hong Son Loop. The Mae Hong Son Loop consists of 1,864 turns that take you to the breathtaking and lesser traveled region of Northern Thailand. In this 3-part series, we take you on an epic 8-day journey through viewpoints, hidden waterfalls, and some of the most scenic roads in Southeast Asia. We're Max and Jacqueline, and we're traveling the world in search of incredible experiences, and this road trip quickly became one of our favorites. Join us as we take on the Mae Hong Son Loop. Wow. Good morning, beautiful people. We have made it to Northern Thailand here in Chiang Mai. For the next 10 days, we have a scooter, and we're going to be exploring on the Mae Hong Son Loop, which we're super excited for. But getting this scooter was actually really difficult. We went to 6 different rental shops last night to try and get this scooter, and nobody had any scooters. They were completely rented out. We ended up paying 18 Australian dollars per day for this, but she's a really nice one, so we're super happy.
The big guy.
Now the challenge. We think we have it sorted. We've got stuff in the boot. We've got one very heavy backpack filled with electronics.
I mean, it's like any trip. The way it starts will never be the same the way it ends.
We're ready to go. And we're off, baby! So the Mae Hong Son Loop is actually just over 600 kilometers, and we've decided that we're gonna do it over 10 days. So this is going to be the first video in a series of videos as we do the loop, and we're going to give you as much information as we can along the way. Our first stop today is going to be the Doi Ithanen National Park, and even if you're not interested in actually doing the Mae Hong Son Loop, the Doi Ithanen National Park is a day trip just from Chiang Mai that you can go and check these things out. We are about 40 minutes into our drive. We've just stopped. Luckily, there are some very conveniently located toilets here, which is very good. But it is so freaking cold, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm just defrosting in the sun a little bit because look at these goosebumps.
Hello guys.
What's it called? Pacho?
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was 100 baht per person for us, and then we also had to pay 20 baht for the scooter. It is so nice being off the main roads and in the national park. All the trees are around. It's still very chilly. It's so cold. It's so cold. Who thought you could be cold in Thailand? Honestly, not us. We're going to a spot that is really unique looking, so I'm really excited for this first stop today. So the Mae Hong Son Loop is famous for having over 1,800 curves in the road, and Max says just in our first hour of riding he has counted 62 curves. Have you actually counted?
No.
Anyway, so after 1 hour of riding from Chiang Mai, we've made it to Chor in the Mae Wang National Park. I'm really excited to go check this out. This is meant to be a really unique landscape. That's cool. How cool are those layers? Oh, that's really pretty. This is so unique. If you just appeared here, you didn't know which country you were in, I would bet you 1,000,000 baht that you would never guess this was Thailand. It's so dry here, and Thailand is pretty classically humid, and these formations are just so unique.
Well, this was definitely a quick little trip. You don't have to be fit to come here. It's like 600 meters top, so nothing too adventurous, but still pretty cool spot to see. Okay, so we made it to the town of, I'll leave it here, Champon.
This looks and smells incredible. We got pad siu, which is actually these like thick rice noodles that they're cooked with like, I think it's spinach or some sort of leafy green, pork and soy sauce. Honestly, if you come to Thailand and you just eat pad Thai, you're missing out. You gotta try pad siu.
I love pad Thai. You never had pad Thai? No.
That's delicious. So Max actually ended up ordering a third dish from that restaurant, plus we got 2 coffees, and it only came to 200 baht, which is pretty dang good. For 3 meals and 2 delicious coffees. Now Max is tired because, you know, he ate 2 meals. Not very far from here is the Doi Itanen National Park, and actually Doi Itanen is the tallest mountain in all of Thailand. So we're actually going to go to the highest point in Thailand right now, but for once we're not hiking there. We're just going to scooter up. Buy our tickets. 300 baht per person to enter the Doi Itanen National Park. Plus we had to pay 20 baht for the scooter. This is a fun ride. Wow, riding up the Doi Itanen mountain is actually so much fun. But we've just turned off because it was our first sign to go to one of the waterfalls up here. So we're gonna drive down and check that out. This is not our first ever motorbike trip around the world, but this is the first time we've ever had anything bigger than 125cc. And this baby flies up the hills with 2 people on it, no worries at all. And it is so nice to have. Oh my God. Stop it. You can see it from the car park right here. I thought there would at least be like a little bit of a hike, but
What's your hike?
right there. Let's go check it out.
Ooh, very pretty.
I can already feel the spray of the waterfall and we're still walking up towards it. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. Gorgeous. This is the Wachirathan waterfall. I know we're butchering how that's pronounced, but we'll write it on the screen. Absolutely gorgeous. And the car park's right there, so you don't have to hike to it or anything. We're gonna make our way up to the top. Have you ever used one of these machines in Thailand before? So this is our first time filling up petrol in Thailand. I know we've rented scooters before in Thailand, but we've never seen one of these.
We were at a gas station. 20. Moment of truth.
Oh god. Petrol is one of those things that every time you go to a new country, the petrol system is different and you always have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Every country does it differently. Wow! We are climbing to the top of this mountain so quickly. It's so nice having a scooter. And as we come up higher and higher, I can actually see the greenery changing as we ride past it. Wow. We have finally made it. We are absolutely frozen.
So as usual, I did none of the homework as to where we're going and what we're doing. But I mean, I think that Jacqueline by now should know her fiancé that whenever you go to something highest of something, lowest of something, biggest of something, you should be pretty stoked about it. And she just casually told me at lunch, we're going to the highest point in Thailand. And I didn't know that, but that is so cool. As a guy, I don't know, there's something about guys. But yeah, we're at the highest point in Thailand. Worth a photo.
Well, Max, maybe if you, for once, did a little bit of research. Oh, fairy tale rainforest. I love it.
You know, this reminds me of a place where Jacqueline became my fiance.
We got engaged.
We got engaged.
See, I have this ring now that it signifies we're engaged.
Looks a lot like this place.
It does look a lot like this place. Should have just done it here.
And the highest spot of Thailand, that's pretty cool as well.
This is it. I am currently the tallest person in Thailand. Well, the highest person in Thailand. I mean, technically,
My head is the highest head
you
in the country.
highest head in the country right now.
I mean, I always have anyway. This is my French ego.
Wow.
So Jacqueline wanted to skip this walk, but it's actually so beautiful. I'm so glad I convinced her. Like, we have hundreds of thousands of
Okay,
subscribers.
that's enough of your silliness.
This is very
actually
pretty.
really beautiful. There's so much moss growing on the trees here, and they're just like, it looks like a fairy tale, like we're wandering through a fairy tale. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a really short trail, the one that we're doing, but totally worth it. While Max is driving, I'm actually looking for our accommodation for tonight, and I think I found one for 18 Australian dollars, which is pretty good. Woo.
What a day!
Riding on the scooter is, Max is actually driving, so he's probably using double the amount of effort that I'm using as a passenger. But you're not relaxed in a scooter. You're like up.
She's not relaxed.
You're upright and you're focused on everything. So even though it's like, oh, you're just scootering from one place to the next, it's actually a lot of effort. So we ordered.
Holy
yum.
moly, that is
That's
huge!
massive. We ordered a stir fry, chili, basil, and rice. Look at this.
Just like solid portion.
One each. That was 140 baht for 2 meals. Yeah, a really good one. Okay guys, we've just checked into our $18 a night hotel. But let me show you what we got, because it's pretty nice actually, considering it's only $18 a night. It's a massive space. We have this huge bed, which is rock solid in traditional Thai fashion. And a bathroom, toilet, shower. This is pretty good. I'm actually so glad that we opted to book this one and didn't book one of the more expensive ones, because honestly, they didn't look that much nicer. And I think we definitely made the right decision. But for now, we are going to shower, get some rest, and make a bit of a plan for tomorrow to see how far we're supposed to get, what we're gonna do. And yeah, hope you enjoyed day 1 of the Mae Hong Son Loop. We'll see you in day 2. Hello guys. Pardon the interruption, but this is a little sneak peek for where we're going to be staying at the end of the Mae Hong Son Loop. But one of the things that we realized is that we didn't quite get the point across about how little planning we did for this trip. Because we were riding a motorbike, you couldn't know in advance exactly how far you were going to be able to travel, how long everything was going to take. So we really needed a reliable internet connection to make this trip possible. Which is why we are super excited to have partnered with ByteSim for this video. ByteSim is an eSIM service provider that allows travelers to connect to affordable and reliable internet connection in over 200 plus countries. An eSIM is a digital SIM card that you can download to your phone and allows you to connect to the local network wherever you're traveling. It's super easy to install, and ByteSim offer 24/7 real person support if you needed it. The thing that I love about ByteSim is that they offer 5G unlimited data packs, but they also offer smaller data packs so that you can buy the plan that best suits your trip. And it's not only Max and I that love and trust ByteSim, they have over 2,000 reviews and a 4.8 star rating on Trustpilot. So click the link in the description below, and when you're ready to make a purchase, use our code MAXandJack for 5% off your ByteSim. Okay, now back to the Mae Hong Son Loop. Good morning, beautiful people. Can you believe that our $18 a night hotel doesn't include breakfast? So our first mission today is to go and find somewhere to have breakfast. Max has already packed up the bike. According to the actual Mae Hong Son Loop route that we found online, we should be heading to a town called Mae Sariang, and it's about 150 kilometers. That sounds like a pretty easy day, which sounds really nice. One of the things that I truly love about Thailand is that, like, we're not in like the busy part of town, we're on the edge of town closer to the national park, and just down from our hotel is like the cutest little coffee bar ever. I love it. So this is the town of Chom Thong, and it's the town that's just below the Doi Itanan National Park. I don't really think there's much going on in this town. I think it's just like a pass-through town. Or if you're like us and you actually wanted to explore the Doi Itanan National Park, that you would stay here as well. But yeah, we're not going to do anything in this town. We're just going to run our errands, grab some breakfast, grab some petrol, and then we're going to start the ride for today. But it is chilly again this morning. All right, our errands are complete. We've had 2 coffees, breakfast, we have money now, and we've got petrol, so we're finally ready to start the road trip again. As we were just riding out of Chom Thong town, we saw the most insane reclining golden Buddha up on the hill over here. So obviously we had to stop and come check it out. This is called Wat Mok Kan Chan, I think. I just can't believe how loud it is down on the road, and then up here it's so peaceful and nice. There's so many birds. Wow, this is a very eclectic temple ground. There's no one here, which kind of makes sense because where we are is not like a super populated touristy area. It's weird. There's so much odd stuff around. Like, there's so many statues. It's like you entered a little, sort of like entering a theme park because there's so many like kitsch statues around. Okay, we've made it to the Up the Wing National Park, and we're gonna go for a nice little nature walk.
For anyone that's done road trip with scooters before, you know how slow things are.
I have to walk up this hill because it was too steep.
Trust me, upgrade to 155. It's so different. Like, you don't drag yourself, you go somewhere. It's really, really good.
It is a bit more expensive, but maybe it's worth it.
Yeah.
It is so stunning here, and we're only about 50 meters into our walk into this national park, and just the river is gorgeous and the pathway is just so peaceful and relaxing. And Max and I were just saying that Northern Thailand is so different to other parts of Thailand that we've been to. Everything's relaxing. It's a really, really different experience to come up here. So I think if you have the time, definitely make your way to Northern Thailand, hire a motorbike and ride around.
Something's happening. Jacqueline's removing a layer.
You know,
It must be 28 degrees.
I'm not hot yet, but I don't want to get sweaty because it's the only jumper I have for 10 days. Oh, it's so nice. Very cool. Wow, after a very, very long drive, we have finally made it to Mae Sariang, but we've made it to town and there's some sort of parade going on.
Ooh, oh, we have a view. Oh, there's a balcony.
I know.
Wow, this is nice.
Tonight's room, a little bit more expensive than last night, but it is a little bit newer. A room, a giant bed. Is actually really soft. A wet bath. But look at this. Ooh, river view. We're probably gonna go do our favorite thing, the thing we love doing the most.
Alright, after having a good little rest and a shower, we've decided that it was time to pulverize all the food that this town has. Turns out there's the little market. Jacqueline just told me the name, I already forgot. Let's go find out what there is to eat.
So actually just across the river from where we're staying is where this market is, and it's quite small. It's a Sunday night, just so you know, and this market I believe is open Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays.
Okay, so since it's so small, we're probably gonna get one from each of the stand, gather them all together, and then try it out.
Wow,
The spots.
this is really nice. Super chill as well, like not the bustling night market vibes I guess I had in mind when I was looking on Google Maps and saw that there was a night market, but really just like nice and chill. It's really different. I love it. So we decided to go with more of a smorgasbord style of eating, but we got two different types of skewer. One I think is cooked in satay. The other one is a barbecue sauce. We also found some vegetable spring rolls as well as a papaya salad.
Spicy.
Wow, the spring rolls are really good.
And now next course, dessert.
Dessert. This one is a coconut pancake. Ooh. Wow. Oh, it's because there's coconut flesh inside. That's pretty much all we're gonna be doing this evening. After this, we're gonna go home and plan our route for tomorrow. In our next video, we're going to be banking our way deeper into rural Thailand as we continue along the Mae Hong Son Loop. Oh my god, it's so cold. The roads get steeper, windier, and at one point disappear completely. Watch out, watch out. We went from really beautiful, like practically brand new roads to dirt. But the views, the food, and the amazing stops more than make up for it. So subscribe and join us as we continue the Mae Hong Son Loop.
There's a rule here that Jacqueline might not be too happy with.
Oh. That's rude.
We found a magic well. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's a subscribe button! Oh, Jacqueline, come have a look!
I can't believe I said yes to you.